Look at this monster 4-inch downpipe. That's not going to clog. Nothing's going to get stuck in it. If you ever have water cascading over your gutter trough, more than likely you have a plugged downspout. The 2x3 downspouts, they're very efficient, they're very cost-friendly, and they work just fine if you're not in a tropical storm region. But the one drawback to the 2x3 downspout, debris will get stuck in the 90. If you have 2x3 downspouts, they clog here and they clog here. Yes, a clogged downspout can flood your sunroom, your garage, your crawl space. So upgrades on houses with 2x3s. This is the perfect example of a house that only needed 2x3 gutter downspouts, and it has 3x4. So that the leaves will fall through the 90s right up here at the eave. If they wanted to eliminate that downspout, now with this 3x4, you're making up for that downspout you subtracted. Look at this 3x4 right here. Really nice. They had to go underneath the sidewalk here. They used the new 3.5. Look at that new 3.5. How nice that was for the guys that come through this landscape. The homeowner did not want a downspout here, and I agree. Why, if you don't need it? But by eliminating this can't be a 2x3. You can't do that. When you're eliminating downspouts, you better at least go to a 3x4. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a 4-inch round come down. We're going to put a leaf filter here. We're going to have a not quite a 90 on it. We're going to send the water on an angle underneath this retaining wall. That downspout looks too mechanical. Look at that. That looks just absolutely horrible. So we're going to drop the new one here and run it in a straighter line so that from the road it doesn't look as unsightly as that. One of the negatives to the 2x3 downspout, they always plug up top. They always plug in the 90s. So you want to go to at least a 3x4. This downspout looks really mechanical. We got elbow, 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 elbow. It takes away from the house. We're going to clean that up too in this process. And you could end up with clogs everywhere there's an elbow. Leaves can get clogged. And a 2x3. 2x3s are really bad for clogs. We're prepping this house for 4-inch round downspouts. It's going to get half round gutters with 4-inch round downspouts. It has 2x3 gutter downspouts that are too small. They're not keeping up for the amount of downspouts that are on the house. They should have been 3x4. This homeowner doesn't want leaves clogging at the 90-degree fittings anymore, so we're going with the 4-inch round. So this is how we prep it. When there's going to be larger gutters installed, we come and prep it so they can just drop the downspout in. That's it. That's all you have to do. The installers for the new gutters, they'll take care of the rest. This will be really easy to clean out the leaves because we put it on a tall riser. This looks good. It's prepped, ready. Guys did a really nice job. Got a pop-up right here. Get that water off the house. All right, this is the last you're going to see this house with K-style gutters and little 2x3 downspouts. It is prepped with the big 4-inch round vented clean-out leaf filter, gutter downspout adapter, all in one. So we dropped those in. Guys ran this pop-up far away. Got it all the way to the far back. This is prepped and ready. So they can just drop those 4-inch round giant downspouts to keep up with all this water that we have. Right here we have a riser. This riser goes up so that you don't have to go under the deck to clean the leaf filter. It's got to be 5 feet of riser. So it's real nice. You can just reach in there, clean out the leaves. Again, they're going to drop in a 4-inch round downspout. And these little K-style gutters are going to become half-round gutters. We can see how small the outlet is on a 2x3 downspout. These are small K-style gutters with a really small, like, you can see, like, you can't get your hand in that. And it's a tiny opening. Leaves will cover this, and then it'll plug the gutter trough. The gutter trough would then fill up with water. It gets really heavy at near 8 pounds per gallon. And this is what bends gutters and pulls them away from the house, makes gutters look unsightly. Right there, look at that outlet. Just like our pop-up. Stick your hand down in it. 4-inch. No leaves are going to plug that. Look at these outlets. This is insane. What a difference. That is just ridiculous, man. That's why nothing plugs a half round with 4-inch downspouts. That's what it looks like when you have a 4-inch round downspout. No leaves get caught in those elbows. Giant 4-inch downspouts. Big tubes, soft sweeps. No debris gets hung up in there. No getting on a ladder. We're going to be able to filter out all those leaves right here, and we don't have to get on a ladder. This is the one that had all those elbows, and it was going around everything, and it was just awful. So, got a nice straight shot, very efficient. It looks really good from the street. Really big 4-inch downpipe. Super easy just to go around in the fall. Check these. I can put a garden hose through them, take that center out once a year just to chase any shingle gravel that might be in the line. Look at this monster 4-inch downpipe. That's not going to clog. Nothing's going to get stuck in it. A sick amount of water, man. Got 3 downspouts going to that pop-up. This being one of them right here. These are the 4-inch round downspouts. This is the 4-inch round top on our vented clean out leaf filter. Man, look at that water. And look at that. Man, that is impressive. That is insane. 4-inch round downspouts. This is what they do in a flash flood. We're in a flash flood, probably received 4 inches of rain in like the last 25 minutes. Well, the rain's coming to a stop right now. This just blowing out of here like it was coming from a fire hose earlier. See that big top opens up, and it also doesn't cause erosion. Because it has such a big opening, the water comes out pretty mellow. You can see over there, streets have been flooded. Just crazy. Just had a flash flood, got a couple inches really quick. It's just now settling down. No leaf filter. Who knows? Anything could happen, but for sure, it's plugged. Wherever it discharges, the grass probably grew over it. That's usually what we see. That's why we run a leaf filter so that don't happen. Right here, another thing not to do.
If you found any of this information helpful, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until that next video,